60s Strat. Classic Vibe actually do a range of Strats. They do the 50s model, which has got a maple board and Alnico 3 pickups, very similar to the model that Buddy Holly used. This is the later 60s model. They do two 60s models, at least two 60s models. This one, which originally came with a tortoiseshell pickguard, I've put on a 3-ply lemon limey green type pickguard. I personally prefer that type of colour. 10s strings I've put on. They're the only modifications I've done. These particular guitars you can pick up really cheaply second hand. This particular model I got off Gumtree for, just look at the back there, 3-tone Sunburst. Yeah, I got this for £160 second hand. So the fantastic thing about these guitars, you can really pick them up cheap. They average about 200 to 250 second hand. New at the moment they're about £400 in the UK. But yeah, you can get some really good deals under £200 if you look around. Rosewood fretboard. Alnico 5 pickups. Nice weight to it. Chinese made. No skunk strike on this one. The original guitar it's based on wouldn't have had one. American Strat. The old style tuners. Yeah, so Classic Vibe, they do about, well, currently they're doing about 6 or 7 models, but they are being updated from time to time. The Candy Apple Red version has been replaced by a different colour. There's rarer colours. I've seen a blue version with a maple neck, which I think is a 50s model. This is, say, the 3-tone Sunburst. Normally comes with a tortoiseshell pickguard. But yeah, I mean, this is the top of the line Squire at the moment. The Classic Vibe series, there's 6 series altogether. The Bullet and the HE, which come in the packs. The Standard, the Vintage Modified, this series, and this series, which is, you can always tell you can always tell the Classic Vibes, they've got gold lettering. So a polyester or polyurethane neck, gloss neck. Some people say they don't like the neck, find it too sticky, the gloss. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but the necks are slightly thinner than a lot of US or Mexican necks. So yeah, these are particularly gloss, but that's to give it the aged look. And you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I quite like it. Very nice finish on the back. Yeah, so the amazing thing about these guitars is how cheap you can pick them up. Sometimes you find that pawnbrokers who sell them don't even realise what model they've got, because there's so many different models. You know, you can easily get a good bargain because they've thought that it was a lower model. So yeah, I'd aim to, if I was advising anybody, I'd say get a second-hand one, look around, spend a bit of time, and you can get something under £200 that's, you know, as good as a £600 to £650 Mexican-made new guitar. So yeah, just a quick shot of the guitar. Oh yeah, I have got a couple of other Classic Vibe Strats, the 60s Candy Apple Red, which has got the same pickups, and the 50s, which have got a maple board, single ply pickguard and Alnico 3s, which I'll do a review of that in the future. But yeah, extremely good guitars if you want to Strat type guitar, and you know is licensed by Fender. It's going to have the Fender headstock. I'd advise buying one of these. They're really good quality, and you can get them so cheap second hand. And they're not difficult to find on Gumtree or eBay. It's got the old style smaller headstock, this particular model. I think most of the, if not all of the classic vibes, I think have all got the smaller headstock. It's the vintage modified range that's the bigger headstock. Yeah, I hope you like this review.